Hello, my beautiful teacups. Welcome back to my channel. This is Chai Leaves Tarot, where we get to your greatness one tea leaf at a time. All right, let's get started. This is a special channeling. Ooh, already popping out. Okay, I'm going to take these. Let's start there. This is going to be a specific channeling for someone's person, whoever's on your mind. What are they feeling about you? And don't forget to like and follow. Join the tribe so that you could daily get more energy. Let's go. All right, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, don't you look like a glamorous goddess to them? And you also look like you got your money together. You choose peace over everything. You're like, peace of mind, and I'm going to take a piece of mine. Like, you're really like not to be bothered, and this person can tell you want that princess lifestyle in the sense of they cannot add stress to your life. They cannot worry you, bother you, because you have very high standards. If someone's like running late, you don't go. Like, you're like, don't play with me, okay? And you don't say it, you show it. You only show up for people who put in the effort. You don't get played more than once, you know what I mean? You literally look at this. This person is like, wow, good news is about to come in for you. They really can't bother you. You're like unbothered by like a lot of people's kind of like their own projections. You know what I mean? You're the magician. They want to come in here and actually give you some magic too. They're like, okay, she has it going on, or he has it going on, whoever you are, whoever I'm channeling, but they're basically like, I could come in here and give you like, redundancy. If you know that word, it's a love returned in full. Okay, so literally, like, they want to bring the romance. They want to also, they have a balance of money, real gold, not fool's gold, and they can make ish happen, right? So they're like, you know what, your wish is my command, in the sense of they can see you're very high maintenance, and they love that about you. They love that, you can't be dumbed down. You have high standards in what you eat, how you carry yourself, the places you go. You're like, I choose peace over so many things. You're like, I'd rather be part of a book club than to go to the club right now. And he knows you have like high hygiene standards, all of that. So he's like, I love that because I brush my teeth, I change my pillowcases, I clean my house, I do XYZ too. And so they're coming here to kind of win you over. And this is like their impression of you. These are all just your impression of you. Wow. You even have this. You look like wifey material, if not wifey already. And he knows he has to like win you over in the sense that like you're worth it. You have like this joy about you. You are the sun. He's like, let me be the sunflower wherever you go, but not in a codependent way, not in a clingy way. They're just like, no, I'm an emperor, I got my castle. So this is someone who I feel like is if that's not your person right now, that's the next person coming in. So it's still your person because it's meant to be for you. Like the person is, you just got to get rid of the blockage, which is either the situationship or the person you're with now. So if I'm not describing whoever you literally are with right now, or texting back and forth, or imagining, yikes, let them go and get this one, okay? And they also see you as an ace of cups, like your cup runneth over. So make sure, maybe like they know a lesser man might come and try to take from your cup. He's like, I want to pour into your cup. His cup runneth over. Ace of cups is like, you're full of life, full of joy, and he wants to add more peace to it, more harmony, more financial abundance. This person's coming from they want to pour into your cup. They're like, no matter how much money she has or doesn't have, I want to pour into that. I don't want to control her. I don't want to, I don't know. I like this guy so far. Like, it's been a rough week for whoever else was channeling the last ones. But this is really good. Look at this. Two of Rods, the world. Like, you might take a short trip somewhere. Maybe it's a vacation, a staycation. Maybe you're going to a pool, or like not a community pool, like a high class, kind of like in your area pool. Maybe it's a community pool, but it's like you went to a different neighborhood for once, or you went to wherever your neighbor is. I don't know. Maybe it's not like it's basically to get in, there is a standard. Same with how you choose your people who can come into your life. You have high standards. They have to have it all together before they even meet you. You're like not the person who builds a man up. You're not the person who, basically is like, please choose me, pick me, love me, and then settling and then making them your princess. Nope. You're like, no, I'm baby. I'm princess. Have a nice day. And then you still also make your 6 figures on the side or whatever it is. You're a dream chaser and you've gotten your goals. You're working toward your greatness and you are about to manifest it. Knight of Wands, young man to 25 years, important letter. So you might get a text or a membership to a cool, like maybe it's a book club, maybe it's a country club, maybe it's something. You're about to be invited somewhere and your person, or maybe you're about to be invited through your current person who has like an elevated circle. And this isn't just like, oh, they're high privilege, got a lot of money, Nepo baby, trust fund baby. Nope. This is someone who worked their butt off to get to where they're at. This is someone with integrity, has a lot of hard work, and also is now passive income coming in because they worked hard for it. And now they're like, I met someone I am not embarrassed to invite out to an event, a family +1 wedding, or whatever it is, right? Universe. What else does the collective need to know right now? What is something the collective needs to know about their person? What are they feeling about the person I'm reading for? What do they want them to know eventually? Wow, another trip. This might be like a vacation, a staycation coming soon. It's very interesting because they really do want to show out and show off, okay? Short journey, movement to or near water. So maybe it's like a beach trip. Maybe you're going on a boardwalk date. Whatever it is, it's somewhere they make you feel safe because, at the end of the day, they are an emperor. The stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life is literally that person. This person knows they're like, you got it going on. You're good all by yourself, but I can even upgrade her even more in a good way without holding it against you or anything. This is someone who's like, yo, I know she's like college educated or you're smart, you have your own business, but they never were pocket watchers like your ex or the other person you were with who wanted to make sure. So maybe this one you told them, hey, I'm a receptionist, hey, I'm this, but you really were, starting your own business. You just wanted to vet the person. They have to come correct. They had to pay for everything on like dates, right? Like this is someone who had their ish together and it's not even like, oh, you didn't even play. Wow, look at this. You really do have a lot of money. Maybe it's in like, you have your own real estate or you have something going on for you. Maybe you're in corporate America. Maybe you're starting your own business, but it's the Queen of Pentacles, woman over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, professional, business, domineering. Yeah, you don't play with people. And the best thing about you being a business person is that they don't know none of your business. They do not know any of your business. You're not like TMI, too much information. You're not word vomiting all the oh yeah, I made this much money this week. Oh, and I have this coming in. Oh, and I have these stocks and I have this and this and that. You're like, we're not doing business, we're dating. So you don't give any of your information. You're just like, no, I'm going to keep it professional because, you could be a liability, the other person. So they know something about you because of the lifestyle you're used to is giving, not desperate. That means it's giving the sign of she's very intelligent. She got it going on. She's smart enough to have no gullible naivete. You don't fall for the okie doke. And with that, they understand your intelligence. Look at this. King of Swords. Man over 25 years, brown eyes and brown hair, cold, abrasive, demands respect. Yeah. It's because in your past, You had to, you were so open. You told everybody tea about how much you make or your goals and your ambitions. And then guess what? You got with someone who wanted half of everything you worked for or all of it. They wanted to take things away. They wanted to not pour into you. Or they said, you got it, girl. How about you pay for it? I'm making less than you right now. Or they acted like they had a job and then all of a sudden lost it and like fell on you and were like, hey, I'm just gonna, if it doesn't matter, I'll just sleep on the couch. And no, you're not falling for the tricks of the recession, or whatever's going on in the universe. Like, also Mercury's in retrograde, so you're gonna see a lot of false kings coming up and false emperors, right? And they're kind of like smelling for you like sharks in bloody water. They're like, nah, the wrong ones coming in are like trying to find you, but the real one who is gonna find you, you have to know it's these guys, okay? Like, don't fall for a false one just because you think they talk the talk. Nah, they're something has to match their consistency in giving and generosity, and they're providers, and they're just not controlling. You know what I mean? Like, you're just finding out this person seems like they got a good head on their shoulders before you tell them TMI or anything. Like, this is like months and months of their consistency before you even say, like, yeah, I do have a company, but it's going to be in my name. I'm not going to get married with it in the prenup going to you or in me. It's got to be for me. And they'll be like, okay, that's cool. And I'm going to let you have all of mine. So, you know what I mean? Like, this person is just like, okay, I'm an emperor. I have so much money, I could give it to you too. But I understand you built this from scratch and how dangerous it is as a woman to not have financial independence in this world. And because of his respect for you, you are like, whoa, I made a good choice. Look at this. It's literally 9 of Cups, improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased. Yeah, you're just like, you know what? This has been a long time coming. I was with so many jokers and the false kings. They're not going to get me caught up this time. Nobody's going to use you for anything, really. For housing, because they're homeless, because or like whatever. You're like, nah, I love people and humanity and I think whatever, but I don't have the bandwidth to build someone else's life. I want to be with someone who's whole, mind, body, and soul. And because if they're not whole and they're insecure, they resent you so much. They will resent you. And it's like your last people, they resented you for helping them. Or they resented you or try to move around because they saw you more as like a mother figure instead of a partner. And you're like, ew, I don't want that. And then look at this. 5 of Coins, more money coming in. You're like, nah, next person I get with is not going to know that I'm laughing to the bank every day. They're just going to treat me like a queen, because a king doesn't care that his queen has his own money. He's just like, okay, I was going to always take you to this opera. I was always going to take you on this gondola ride. I was always going to take you to the theme park. Everything paid, and you could have whatever you like. Like, this person doesn't check tags. And it's not because they're like fast money, they're gonna waste it. Nah, this person shows you that you are intentionally worth it. They are clearly, maybe they're even more like, you know, consistent and frugal in other areas in their life. Not frugal per se, they're not cheap, that's for sure. But it's like, you could tell they bought, you know, like an apartment and like decor, but they're not like gamblers. They're not wasting their money on like weird brand names. They're like, okay, if it's something made with real cotton or real linen or real, you know, silk, yeah, of course they're gonna buy it. But they're not the type who's like buying the whole thing and then being broke the next month again and then having to make a cycle. Nah, they always have a rainy day money. Like, this is someone, you'll know the difference because you're in Empress mode. Woo, gorgeous. Literally, we just had the Emperor. Okay, so you are awake to the possibility of being in your high maintenance self. And it's like, you're so done being like, oh, I'm just the next door person who doesn't like anything, has no needs, does not want anything. Nah, you're like, nah, I want it all. I want like the castle, the glam, the partnership, the greatness, and I'm not going to settle for that. And universe is like, yo, give her more. She is gorgeous. She's working toward her own success. You've been studying, you've been reading, you've been learning, unlearning propaganda. You are the type who maybe started your own garden. You're like, nah, I know how to responsibly move through life. Or even if it's like your ups and your downs, universe wants to reward you. Wow, 2 of coins, power couple. Look at them. He's like, that's so cute. I want to give her the whole world. I don't even want to show off that I have money. I just want her to have everything I have. Like, this person is coming to you to kind of like take you out on gorgeous dates, treat you right, mind, body, and soul. They understand, like, you know, you love this type of book, you love this type of clothes, you love to take your time and everything, you love skincare routines, you're very hygienic, whatever it is. This person is very, very attracted to your high standards, and it's because they were raised to only pour into people with high standards, and they were also raised to love that in people and not like put them down for that. They also want to give, and it's like literally they don't fall for the okie doke of like, it's not like they're just doing it for everybody, right? Like, they're not just going on like 5,000 dates and then spending all their money on everybody. It's like by the time they figured out they want to go out on a date, they go ham, they go all the way, and they do the real courtship. This person really, 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 really likes you. Look at these beautiful like moonlight dinners, gorgeous things. You both dress up, you look good, you take care of yourself. You're going to like high society seminars. You're probably met in, I don't know how you're going, or I don't know where you met, because this might be someone you're already with, so you already know how you met. But if you haven't met them, it seems like you're only going to meet them when you're leveling up by yourself. Like, you're doing more intentional work. You're like leveling up what you wear, more like in a minimalistic way, maybe. Like, you're looking at your wardrobe, you're looking at your room, and you're starting from the inside, right? And kind of organizing and journaling more and writing your plans out. This is, look at this, Ace of Staves. This is creation. The more creative you feel, the more places you'll go where you're following your passion, your hobbies. Maybe you started gardening, or you started pottery classes and lessons in the city. Whatever it is, whatever creative drive that is pulling you somewhere, you might be surprised you're going to meet your emperor there, right? Like, because you are in your empress mode. It's things that actually help you emotionally regulate, feel safe, feel calm, feel protected, feel very gorgeous, luxurious. This is like all luxury of time, luxury of space, luxury of elevating in your intellect. And look at this, 10 of coins again. This is the second time you got that. The money is about to start pouring in. It's about to be princess energy. The wealthier you get working on yourself, it could be wealth of time, wealth of peace of mind, wealth of your health. Health is wealth, right? The more you work on that, the more you start attracting this emperor faster and faster. And since this person is already in your life, if he is already in your life, just know that the more longer you're with them, you'll know the sign is correct. You're on the right path. If both of you are getting wealthier, but it's for integrity, they're not scamming, it's not like the wrong type of business, it's not fast life, it's not like something kind of swarmy, right? And then let's get you this is gorgeous. I mean, congratulations. This person really, really, really wants to give you the world. And they're like, I don't know. I hope she's impressed. And I really think you might be. The more you let him actually impress you, the more impressed you'll be over and over again. And wow, universe, this might be the real deal. We don't know. And don't be in denial. If you don't see that you're with the person right now who's doing all of this, that's the person right after that one. So you got to let that other person go and get yourself out there feeling creative so you manifest the right person. Because it says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Exactly. So if you're with someone right now I'll link down the last readings. If they match that type of energy, run, okay? Because that's not the person you're with. And look at this, surrender. I can release my need to control. Exactly. You can't control the person. If you're with the wrong person, you'll never be able to control them or change their mind and become a better man and turn into an emperor. So instead, release your need to feel the control and just like enjoy life and its luxuries, little luxuries. Even if you're not filthy rich, right? Like you can be rich in health, in habits, in, learning. You can start reading more and just tapping into your femininity, right? Or masculinity if you're a guy. And then the queen or the emperor or the empress will show up in your life so you could splurge on them. Or, if you're the emperor, you splurge on them. And if you're the empress, you let them splurge on you and you'll meet them faster. Universe, what other tea leaf messages do we need to know? So yeah, don't be in denial. And if it's not that person, it's the next one. Caveat emptor. Exactly. This is literally like what I got for the last one of the readings. I'll link them down below. And it's caveat emptor. Buyer beware, okay? So don't just sign up. Don't just be official with just anybody. Don't just run into things that are not like what you're supposed to be with. And trust your gut and your intellect and keep pouring into yourself so that you feel, maybe go get that little like silk robe, go to the vintage store, support like a small local business or something and get something that just sparks joy. How about a cup of tea? Okay, this is the tea that'll help you ritualize this, make this come quicker. So maybe if you're drinking this and reading a book and you're like manifesting or writing your plans for your own degree or going back to school or just educating yourself for a certificate or applying somewhere else, look at this. Red raspberry herbal tea. Tangy, sweet taste of farm fresh raspberries. Caffeine free, all natural. So this is going to be someone you organically met in real life. This is not an app. This is not like that situation. So if you met the person on the app, it might not be the person. I don't know. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. But this is giving really met in real life at some event, work event, whatever it is, okay? Like maybe you went to a conference for tech or higher learning or STEM, you know what I mean? Science, tech, education, or engineering and math. There we go. And then look at this, caffeine free. So it's also going into your zen. And red raspberry is that like, that tartness, that like new joy. And red is like the color of passion. So if you follow your passion in your career, they're going to show up there. And it's going to be the emperor, empress, greatness. All right. So until next time, bye.